Title: The Creature Under Our Cabin. 2 years ago, my friends and I rented a cabin deep in the Appalachian Mountains for a weekend hunting trip. There were 4 of us: me, Tyler, Eric, and Josh. The cabin itself was cheap, suspiciously cheap. And when the old owner handed Tyler the keys, he told us something strange. He said, "Whatever you hear outside at night, don't answer it." We laughed the entire drive up the mountain. At first, everything felt normal. The cabin was old and isolated, surrounded by endless forest. No cell service, no nearby houses, just trees in every direction. But something about the woods felt wrong. There were no sounds, no birds, no crickets, nothing. That night we stayed up drinking and playing cards until around 1 a.m. That's when we heard it. Scratching. Slow scratching beneath the cabin floorboards. Skrrt. Skrrr. Everyone went silent. Josh nervously laughed and said, "That better be an animal." Tyler stomped on the floor hard. The scratching stopped instantly. Then came 3 loud knocks, directly beneath us. Knock, knock, knock. I still remember the feeling that hit me in that moment. Whatever was down there understood we were listening. Eric grabbed a flashlight and said we should check outside. Honestly, none of us wanted to. But sitting inside felt worse. We stepped into the freezing darkness around the cabin with our flashlights shaking. That's when Eric found the crawl space entrance beneath the cabin hanging open. There were muddy handprints along the wood beside it. Not normal handprints. The fingers were way too long. Tyler shined his flashlight into the crawl space. At first we saw nothing. Then something pale suddenly moved deeper into the darkness. Fast. Way too fast. We heard this horrible skittering sound like bones scraping wood. Eric immediately backed away. "Nope. We're done." We locked every door and window after that. Around 3 in the morning, I woke up freezing cold. The power had gone out. The cabin was completely dark except for moonlight coming through the windows. Then I heard whispering outside my bedroom door. At first I thought one of the guys was awake, but the voice sounded wrong, like someone trying to copy human speech. "Hello?" I froze. Then the voice changed. It sounded exactly like Tyler. "Come outside." Every hair on my body stood up. Then came scratching on the bedroom door. Long nails dragging slowly across wood. I quietly opened my window instead and climbed outside. The cold air hit me instantly. As I moved around the cabin, I saw Tyler standing near the trees. He looked terrified. When he noticed me, he whispered, "Don't make noise." That's when we heard movement above us. Something was climbing across the roof. Heavy. Fast. Then suddenly Eric screamed inside the cabin. One scream, then silence. The front door slowly creaked open, and something stepped out onto the porch. I'll never forget what it looked like. Tall, pale gray skin, arms hanging almost to the ground, and its face. It barely had one. Just a huge, smiling mouth filled with human teeth. Then it spoke, in Eric's voice. "Guys, help me." Tyler started shaking beside me. The creature tilted its head toward us, then smiled wider and charged. It moved on all 4s like a spider, unbelievably fast. Tyler fired his rifle and the gunshot echoed through the woods. The creature vanished into the darkness instantly. Then the forest exploded with noise. Human screams, dozens of them, coming from every direction. We ran without looking back. Branches snapped behind us the entire time, and every few seconds the creature copied our voices from somewhere in the trees. "This way! Help me! Run!" trying to confuse us. At one point, I even heard my own voice screaming somewhere deeper in the woods. After almost 20 minutes of running, we found an old fire watch tower and climbed it. We stayed there until sunrise. All night, we heard something circling below us in the dark, breathing, laughing, sometimes whispering in Josh's voice. When morning came, the creature was gone. Police searched the woods for Eric and Josh. They never found them. No bodies, no blood, nothing. The official report claimed they got lost during a panic attack. But Tyler and I knew what we saw. Or at least, we thought we did. Because 2 weeks later, Tyler died. Police called it suicide. But before he died, he left me a voicemail at 2 a.m. I still have it saved on my phone. At first, all you hear is Tyler breathing heavily. Then he whispers, "It followed me home." There's silence for a few seconds. Then another voice quietly speaks in the background. Not Tyler's voice. Mine. Saying, "Open the door.